This is my third take this video, and I want to make it a little bit shorter, so I'm doing it one more time, and I'm not going to worry about how my hair looks because it looks terrible. But anyway, this is a meander book, and I made it on a large sheet of paper. I started by creating these geometric symbols that I saw when I was visiting some of the basilicas in Italy, and I took them and I made them large on this full sheet of paper. I lightly painted in some colors, as you can see, very light, and then I cut and pasted the pages together. I also created this binding, which you can see, and which was, I take the last page and sort of wrap it over, and then there was this space here where I decided to put the title of my book. I'm not happy about the Sharpie that I used. It's too thick, but I'll figure out how to balance it out, maybe make the cover a little bit darker. So things happen, but the title of my book is what I want to share with you now, is the reason I made the book and why it's personal. This says Dr. Bob Romano. So Dr. Bob Romano is a man who I was introduced to when I was 19, and he is a therapist. And I would see Bob more frequently back when I was younger because I was having difficulty and needed some help. And now I'm 56, and if you do the math, which I just did, I can't believe this, 37 years I have maintained contact with Bob, and when things came up in my life and I needed to talk to somebody who could be objective and hear me and just help guide me through things that were difficult, like loss, disappointment, all of those things that life will give us, I could always call Bob. And the other day Bob said, I'm going to be retiring. Guess how old he is? 87! I was like, wow. And I was like, good for you. Good for you. So I included some pictures in here, or some miniature paint. This is my painting that I did when I was in Assisi. And all of these pages have a little painting in them, as you can see. A little painting that I cut and pasted to share with Bob from my trip to Assisi. Why? Because Bob was very encouraging and always told me to do whatever my heart desired, to pursue things and not be afraid. And there's a nice little painting. So these are from Italy, and I did it. I thought he would appreciate it, not only because he was so happy for me when I said I was doing that, but because he's from Italy himself. So anyway, lastly, I'll share that I summed it all up with this message: Godspeed and thank you. Deepest gratitude. And I want to say that to you as my students, because I've really been impressed with you, and I hope that you will continue your journey and you will stay in touch and you'll never forget what you've learned in art this semester, because you've done an unbelievable, wonderful job. So thanks. See you around.